Creating that perfect, magical learning space for kids, it's something a lot of us dream about, right? But what happens when that dream feels, well, a little out of reach financially? Today, we're going to break down exactly how you can build an incredible wonder room for any budget. So let's dive in.
You've probably been there. You've got these amazing visions of a vibrant, engaging room, but then you start looking at price tags and, it feels a bit daunting. But here's the good news. A phenomenal space is absolutely within reach for everyone.
So first things first, what exactly is a wonder room? Okay, think of it less like a typical playroom and more like an adventure just waiting to happen. It's a space that's been thoughtfully designed to ignite the senses of kids aged 3 to 6, really encouraging them to touch, to create, and to learn through the amazing power of play.
To build our wonder room, we really need a good blueprint. And that blueprint is built around 8 essential zones. Think of these as the foundational pillars of any great learning space, whether you're spending just a little or a whole lot.
So these 8 zones are basically our building blocks. We're going to explore everything from sensory stations and cool construction corners to cozy reading nooks and even how to play with light and sound. The really exciting part is seeing how we can bring each one of these to life, whether we're being super scrappy or have a little more to spend.
Okay, let's start with our first approach, which I love to call the Smart Start budget. This one is all about being resourceful, getting creative, and proving that a huge impact absolutely does not require a huge wallet.
Our starting point here is a budget between 10,000 and 25,000 rupees. And trust me, you are going to be so surprised by just how much magic you can create with this.
You know, the whole philosophy here is do it yourself. We're talking about transforming everyday, really economical materials into powerful tools for high-quality learning. This is where your creativity gets to really shine.
And this is where you can see that resourcefulness in action. Simple items become these amazing learning tools. A sensory corner, it comes to life with homemade Play-Doh and different fabric scraps. A cozy reading nook is born from just a mat and a few cushions. And a simple flashlight, that can open up a whole world of light and shadow play.
So what happens when we have a little bit more to invest? Well, we move into our enhanced experience budget. This is where we can start bringing in more specialized, more durable materials to add some really cool new layers to their play.
For this tier, we're looking at a range of about 40 to 75,000 rupees. This jump lets us upgrade some key areas and introduce some fantastic new resources into the mix.
This slide really captures that upgrade perfectly. So in the construction zone, we go from a basic block set and found items like bottle caps to, say, a branded wooden set, those awesome magnetic tiles, and a curated kit of loose parts. The big shift here is moving from pure DIY creativity to investing in purpose-built learning tools.
At this level, we're really investing in durability and dedicated spaces. So that means you're getting longer-lasting materials, a sensory table that just invites messy play, and a proper easel that makes any kid feel like a real artist. It's all about elevating the experience.
And now for our final tier, the premium classroom. This is where we create a truly professional, aesthetically beautiful, and sensory-rich environment. It's often inspired by amazing educational approaches like Reggio Emilia.
So here, we're looking at a budget that starts at 1 lakh rupees and can easily go up to 2.5 lakhs or even more. This is a real investment in a truly immersive, top-tier learning environment.
So where does all that investment go? Well, that reading nook becomes a true destination with a beautiful wooden house frame. The light table isn't just a toy, it's a tool for scientific exploration. And the custom-made furniture, like those classic Reggio shelves, they aren't just for storage. They're designed to display materials beautifully, inviting kids to engage. It's all about creating a cohesive and inspiring aesthetic.
The philosophy here is all about total immersion. Every single element is chosen not just for its educational value, but for its beauty and its sensory properties. It's about building a space that feels calm, inviting, and incredibly stimulating all at the same time.
This table gives us a great side-by-side look. It breaks down the spending for our key zones across all 3 budgets. You can see exactly how the investment shifts. Like, for example, a reading nook can range anywhere from 2,000 all the way to 30,000 rupees. This is a really practical tool for your own planning.
And this chart just gives us a really clear, simple visual of the total investment for each tier. It really puts the scale of each approach into perspective, from that super accessible Smart Start all the way to the comprehensive premium classroom.
Okay, so after looking at all these numbers and all these materials, I want to bring it back to what really truly matters. Because creating a wonder room is about so much more than just the price tag.
And this, right here, is the most important takeaway of all. The real value of a space isn't in its price tag. It's in the thought, the intention, and the creativity you pour into it. That's what a child truly connects with. Ultimately, it doesn't matter if you're using homemade Play-Doh or a fancy commercial sensory table. The goal is exactly the same: to ignite that spark of curiosity and to foster a genuine, lifelong love of learning. That is the universal mission.
So, I'll leave you with this one thought. Forget about the big budgets for just a moment. What's one small thing, just one, that you can do today to spark a little more wonder in a child's world? I really hope this has inspired you.